Howdy y'all! Take it here and welcome to another adventure! We are continuing in Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, where, nope, that's not Mommy Heidi behind me, that's Vana, the heart of Heidelin. So this is where things are going to get really, really confusing, and I'm still trying to figure them out myself. We teleported to the past with the help of the remnant soul of Elidibus in the tower to discover this place called Elpis, which was a research facility / approval facility for creations from creation magic created by the ancients, Amarantines, Asians, whatever you want to call them. So, we came here because we got a flower from Mama Heidi called an Elpis, and we were told to come here. So we were also told to speak with Hermes, according to Elidibus, because Hermes was the chief of this facility before he took the seat of Fandaniel. And Hermes was actually a really good person. That Fandaniel is not the same anything like the Fandaniel that we knew. So, we came here under the explicit instruction from Elidibus that we had to return to a past or future where the final days occurred, because that is our future. So I guess I wasn't supposed to tell anybody about what happens to Etheirys, the original unsundered planet. But along my journey, I have run into Emet-Selch, the original Emet-Selch. I have run into Hythlodaeus, I never say his name right, Emet-Selch's best friend, and I just met Vana in here as well, and she's the heart of Hydaelyn. That's why she looks exactly like Hydaelyn. She's staring at me with those eyes. And they all have really, really brightly colored eyes. So Hades' eyes are like a deep, deep yellow or like a vibrant yellow. And Hythlodaeus is like this like magenta pink. And Hydaelyn's, as you can tell, are the icy crystal blue. So I thought we were not supposed to tell them about where we were from in the future. Vana figured it out though, because she could feel her magics on me and my blessing of light. Even though it's not called a blessing of light yet, it's just a ward. We call it the blessing of light because she's the, guardian of light, basically. So I told them everything. I told them about the end of their world. I told them about the final days. I told them how she becomes Hydaelyn. I told them how Emet-Selch went crazy. I told them about the summoning and the killing of Zodiark. And I told them about how the final days have started again. I don't think I was supposed to tell them because, that changes history, doesn't it? Because the final days have to happen, but now that they know the final days are going to happen, and she knows that she's going to sunder Zodiark, I don't know. I think I screwed things up. But anyway, we're gonna continue. Vana wants to help us now. Emmett walked away. He's like, this story is dumb. It's ridiculous. How could I become a maniacal madman? And Hythlodaeus followed him out. Like, hey, calm down, Emmett. So now I'm here with Vana, and she's going to help me try to find these secrets. Oh, and that's the other thing. We've discovered what we called Akasha is actually here called Dynamis, and they have discovered it is another form of energy. Think of it like dark matter in our universe, how I believe it's dark matter, makes up a majority of outer space, yet we cannot see it, we cannot study it. It is a mystery to us. It is an unknown. We have no idea what it is, but we know it's there. Dynamis is basically the same concept. Like, they know it's there. It comprises over 60% of everything of the natural order of the world, but they can't study it because it's such an inferior force to ether, any sort of ether, corporeal ether, celestial ether, just ether. So we have discovered that this dynamis is kind of like an emotion energy, and that is what is changing people. So we've discovered that when there is a lack of ether in an area, it gives the ability for dynamis to manifest, and that since it's based off of emotions, negative emotions make monsters, and positive emotions, we don't know what positive emotions do yet. We had a flower, it made the flower turn pretty. Yeah, because that's going to help us in the final days. So let's talk to Vana and figure out what we are to do next. Hello, friend. Shall we begin our investigations then? I am acquainted with Hermes, of course, but only as a visitor received by the chief overseer of Elpis. Of the man himself, I know only that which is common knowledge. Thus, I suggest we fall back to the tried and true method of conversing with the locals. The observers who live here can surely tell us more of Hermes and Meteion. I have a good idea where we might begin. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Hermes, his specialty, it seems right now, kind of like secret specialty, I guess you could say, is studying Dynamis. And he actually created a familiar named Meteion, this cute little bird girl. And we originally thought, including Hyplodius, thought that she was one of a kind and she was created with Dynamis and that's why her ether was so weak. But in reality, he's created multiple hers. Was that a little blink of light? He's created multiple, I don't want to say multiple Meteions, he's created her sisters, and he's actually sent them out to the stars, because he believes that all the stars in the sky are different planets, and he wants to discover what they do, you know? So yeah, let's, so that part. We know he's up to something too, because he knows so much about this, emotion energy. He's even created a familiar out of it. See the woman standing in front of yonder building? Sure. Her name is Ismene. Oh yeah. She is the one who made arrangements for me my stay in Alpes, and from what I recall, she has held her position for quite some time. Chances are she can provide us with some insight. Go and ask your questions. I will help with drawing out answers if need be, but I leave the choice of topic up to you. Okay. Questions for me? Well, I suppose I have no other pressing duties at the moment. The following event cannot be skipped. Okay. Let's go. Greetings, Ismene. My friend here is desperately curious about Chief Hermes, and I was wondering if you might indulge her. Certainly, Mistress Venat. Anything to be of service. What do you wish to know? What kind of person is Hermes, or what are Hermes' interests? He's a very kind soul. I'm going to say what are his interests. His interests? Well, he is an authority on flying life forms and has expansive knowledge on living creatures in general. Is that what you wish to know? How do you describe him as a person, as a colleague? He's a quiet man, reserved, you might say, and occasionally somewhat poor with his choice of words. His routine nature, however, does not prevent him from carrying out his duties as chief overseer. Okay. I hope that answers your question. Was there anything else? How long has Meteion been here? I cannot rightly say. As the chief's personal creation, Meteion has not been subject to observation and study like other concepts. So one day she was simply there? And what do you make of her abilities? I understand that she is a highly unusual familiar, able to read emotions and communicate directly with one's mind. Exactly how she was created with that talent, however, is a mystery. I apologize, I wish I could explain her nature in more depth, but I have not had the occasion to discuss it with Chief Hermes. Do you wish you knew him better, or do you trust him? Do you trust him? I beg your pardon? I've known Chief Hermes for many years. Though I cannot say we are close, he has never withheld information to the detriment of our duties, if that is what you mean. Forgive us, we seem to have veered slightly off course here. Is there perhaps someone else who could tell us more about Meteion? That would be Timaeus. He has a similar expertise with flying concepts and is more than eager to discuss the subject. You'll find him conducting his observations on the banks of this stream, somewhere to the east. Oh, and unless you take a particular joy in rambling discourse, I suggest you keep your questions concise. We shall keep that in mind. Thank you for your patience and insight. Think nothing of it. If there is aught else you need during your stay, please do not hesitate to ask. So I veered too off course, it sounds like. Come take, I think we've taken enough of Ismene's time. So I probably did that wrong. Because they're like, oh, your questions were all over. Oh, there you are. Our investigation also a fine start, wouldn't you agree? From here I propose we split up. I shall continue making inquiries with the residents above, and you track down the college Ismene mentioned. Although I felt compelled to take the reins in the previous conversation, your fearless style of interrogation will eventually lead to the answers you seek. All I ask is to watch your footing about the stream. We can meet back here once you've finished. Okay, where's the stream? There. Hello, Timios? Yes, I am Timios, but please keep your voice down. You'll startle the birds. Okay. Let's begin our interrogation. So what is it you wish to speak about? Is it true you're an expert on flying creations? And what do you think of Chief Hermes' flying creations? What do you think of Chief Hermes' flying creations? Chief Hermes' work, a worthy subject indeed. Those beings which soar through the clouds, majestic and graceful, are ever a favorite of creators. Even now, with so many varieties in existence, the flood of newly imagined concepts continues unabated. Excuse me. What sets the chief's creation apart, however, is how they benefit from his boundless knowledge of the celestial realm. Birds that climb so high that they disappear from view. Others which traverse the brownlit sky in moments, and all without riding the current. I know of none save he who can conceive of such marvels. Even we who prize elegance of form above all else are dumbfounded by his genius. Meteion too is a marvel then? My opinion on that matter would be superficial at best. Despite my admiration for Meteion as a concept, I've never delved too deeply into the inner workings of her nature. I know that she has a gift to communicate via emotions, but otherwise her abilities are a mystery to me. If Chief Hermes chose to submit Meteion's concept to the Bureau of the Architect, then will the design be registered for public scrutiny? Analyzing a colleague's creation before that step is frowned upon, to say the least. Of course, if he came to me, a fellow artisan, looking for advice, that would be an entirely different story. Do you know of Dynamis and Entecles? Or I could tell you more about Meteion's nature if you like. No, because he said it was improper to talk about stuff like that. So do you know more about Dynamis and Entecles? Dynamis and Entecles. Those terms do sound vaguely familiar. Was there not a flower made here in Alpes with exhibiting abilities one or the other? It must have been centuries since I last heard anyone speak of such things. Has there been a resurgence in interest? Then why bring up the subject? I'm flattered that you saw my insight, but I cannot afford to neglect my duties for the sake of idle chatter. And I really must return to my observations for you. I think that was gonna end badly no matter which choice you chose. Where are you? There you are! Oh, Vana, I came with pressing news. Back already? That was quick work. You're obviously clever enough to head off on any rambling Ismene mentioned. So have you any new findings to share? Yeah, he never submitted for approval and stuff. I see, even an expert in the field has little understanding of Meteion's capabilities, let alone an awareness of Dynamis. My questions resulted in much the same answer. Hermes' colleagues view Meteion as his personal project and provide little to no details beyond those which you just told me. Which leads me to believe that the only person of any significant knowledge of Dynamis is Hermes himself. Yes, we've made some progress here, but more information is needed if we are to reach any definitive conclusion. Okay. At present, the strongest link we have to the final days is the power of Dynamis, and the Entecles which can control it. Yet most scholars are only vaguely aware of these terms, let alone study them in any depths, except for Hermes, it seems. Thus, I am inclined to stay our current course and learn all we can about the Chief Overseer and his familiar. On that subject, was there aught else of note you can tell me about Meteion, aside from an unorthodox method of communication? There are more like her. She has sisters, or she and her sisters were created to journey to the stars in search for intelligent life. She and her sisters were created to journey to the stars in search of intelligent life. I rather wish you had mentioned that earlier. In any event, would you care to elaborate? Yeah, he said that he created them purposely to go to the stars. So these siblings of her now travel to great expanse in search of deeper meaning. Thank you. Though the mystery at hand remains unresolved, I feel you've touched upon a vital clue, one we should keep in mind as we continue. Next, I propose we take ourselves to Peripetia Crystalline. Not far from here, just follow the path to the west. The beginning of the song reminds me of the opening of Chrono Cross. This tower and the one further along are both part of Peripetia Crystalline, the facility where they archive all of Elpis' observational and testing record. Despite how they appear from the outside, the interior is actually a vast area of magically interconnected spaces, which, while fascinating, is not the reason we are here, is it? I shall cut my architectural lesson short and see what those two archivists have to share. If you can find someone to speak with over in the other tower, I shall join you there anon. So these towers are full of knowledge. Oh my goodness, you know, the Charlenes would have a field day here with the amount of knowledge and research they have. They would have flippin' loved it. I'm telling you, the Charlenes remind me a lot of these people. Perpetua Archivist. You have questions for me? Certainly. Just a moment while I conclude my current appointment. Conclude your appointment, for I am important and must demand your attention. Indeed. So if you could provide a comprehensive log of those behaviors, we should then have sufficient data for our official record. Now, what was it you wished to speak with me about? Meteion, her sisters. Any news? The Chief Overseer's personal research project. By that, I assume you mean Meteion. Such undocumented studies are difficult to track. After all, hardly a day goes past without seeing a researcher trailed by one creation or another. I'm afraid I cannot tell you exactly when Meteion first appeared, only that she now spends much of her time at Chief Hermes' side. Although I do recall an interesting tale my dearest Garline shared with me. Do tell. Garline is my partner and fellow researcher here in Elpis. She was returning late one night when she caught sight of Chief Hermes sending Meteion heavensward, a host of them. For several days she would speak of the scene with wonder, describing it as one of the most beautiful spectacles she had ever witnessed. Sounds like a story I should like to hear. Vernal. Mistress Vernal, I thought you had already returned to the surface. Permit me to thank you again for your invaluable contribution to our concept placement proposal. Pray do not mention it. As you say, my original plan was to leave after that task, but I have since become engrossed with Chief Hermes' research. Would you favor me with a retelling of the sight which so delighted your Garline? Of course. Or you could hear directly from her lips if you prefer. At present, she should be observing a subject at Metabesos Thalassae. She does enjoy her time there, watching the sea creatures hunt and play, gazing upon the salty waters of the world's oceans recreated in such sublime detail. I imagine you must find similar joy in indulging your boundless curiosity, Mistress Vina. Even though such pursuits must continually and regretfully delay your return to the star. Indeed they do. 'Tis a rest well deserved and long overdue, I should think. How greatly have we prospered from your wisdom, the wisdom you accumulated during your travels as Azam. And what would Elpis be without your earlier academic work? The theories you developed served as a basis of many techniques we still use today. Man is a creature of contemplation, but none embody that nature with as much enduring passion as you. Oh, thank you. Aye, I dare say there is not a soul alive more worthy of a return. I shall rejoice the day you depart on your final journey. I will be honored. They're talking about when she returns to the star/dies. Well, shall we take this opportunity to meet with Garline in person? Okay. Now allow me to reconfigure the door to the archives here. It will take you up the skyway and spare you the need to avoid hostile concepts on the ground. That would be most helpful, thank you. I didn't just unlock a dungeon, did I? I have opened the pathway to the skyway. Once you pass through the door, simply walk straight across the next tower and ask for admittance to the upper tier. Upon arriving at the upper tier, walk straight across the skyway, and you will find yourself at the entrance of Metabesos Thalassae. Garline will be eager to share her tale with you, I am sure. I didn't just unlock a dungeon, did I? Oh no, just the skyway. Oh, wow. Wow! Wow! I started all the way down there? Wow. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Oh no, this is a G pose. G pose. Ah, it's so pretty. Hot diggity, that's pretty. The lighting and everything. Oh, this world gets destroyed? That's so sad. I don't want this world to be destroyed. Approachable archivist. Mistress Spana, just passing through. And allow me to prepare the path. If you need further assistance, there's always an observer or two on the upper skyway. Very hospitable. Hello. Unhurried observer. Mistress Spana, I was not told to expect. We would have prepared an official welcome. Please, there is no need for fanfare. I only wish to speak with Jeline. I can never say her name right. If that might be arranged? Yes, Jeline, of course. I will inform her immediately. But she might be engaged in a testing phase. You could be in for something of a wait. Should I let you know your business is urgent? That won't be necessary. This lovely view will keep us occupied until she's ready to receive us. Oh, we're gonna have a nice little chit-chat with Vana, aren't we? Aww. Picture that.
A delightful breeze and a breathtaking view.
Pretty.
What is it like in the future? Is the world still a beautiful place?
Yes. As beautiful as ever. Some parts yes, others not so much. It's more beautiful here. As beautiful as ever.
I swear I could hear the glimmer in your eyes and the adoration in your voice.
Aww.
While we wait, will you not tell me about your adventures? Well, not the portentous events which led you here, but the simple delights all your own. By learning about the future world, I may gain insight into future me's plans.
But that changes history.
But more than that, I have an interest simply as a fellow traveller.
Aww.
Short of going somewhere oneself, there's naught more stirring than hearing another's account.
So the suit of Vana is really just to travel the world. We met dragons and dwarves, and I went to another shard that you created, and I saved them from light. And I made best friends with this group of people. I am really engrossed in telling this story, apparently. Oh, man.
Incredible. Would that I could have been there to see it.
You will be. Your Mama Heidi.
Yours is a harsh and unforgiving world. Yet in spite of this, your brethren hold fast to their virtue. To know that the light of mankind's potential still shines, even in that faraway place, it gives me heart. Thank you for regaling me with your tales. I will treasure every word. As you know, I was once a scholar. And among other things, I sought to understand the workings of the world. What exactly is ether? How formed the laws of nature? Whence sprung mankind?
I mean, she was, yeah. That's how she got
Riddles and mysteries beyond counting. Over the years, I have managed to find answers to some few of them. Yet rather than attain a sense of mastery, the more I understood, the more I came to hold the world and its miracles in awe.
Ow.
We too are miracles, each and every one of us, born of the warm breath of life that traverses the heavens, swirling through eternity. When I fully grasped the improbability of our existence, nothing felt impossible anymore. If it could be imagined, it could be done.
So I guess they also are like under the assumption that they're the only planet with life.
A passion swelled within me, an epiphany dispelling all preconceptions of what was natural and true, and a presence without, immense yet intimate, fate perhaps, holding us in its tender embrace. As reassuring as it was intimidating, how keenly aware I became of creation's fragility, built as it is upon precarious happenstance. I was overcome with an irrepressible urge to know the world more intimately, to hear its voice, feel its breath. I ventured forth on a journey that very day, so very long ago now.
Was that when she left her sea?
Freed from presumption and prejudice, I saw the world through a newborn's eyes. Everything fresh and new, and so beautiful.
So is that when she left her
Lands that stretched on
as
forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning, and my purpose, my love.
So maybe Mama Heidi isn't
And so
evil
long as
after
they
all.
need help, I cannot return to the star. Perhaps my future self is still waiting for it. A moment she can let go and walk unto the end. Safe in the knowledge that man will find his own way. You, who are our future, tell me this, and tell me true. Has your journey been good? Has it been worthwhile?
I feel like you're breaking the fourth wall. Yes.
Pray forgive my lateness.
Came in at the inopportune moment. Hey, we got the same haircut!
My observation subject was rather irritable, and it took a while to settle it down.
No need to apologize. Your work takes precedence. Besides, we had a pleasant conversation in the meantime.
We did. I didn't answer your final question, though.
You're too kind. Now then, I'm told you wished to ask me some questions.
Yes, about Meteion and what you saw that night.
Indeed. I've an interest in one of Hermes' creations. Meteion. You witnessed a host of them take flight, yes?
Oh, that! Yes, I did. 'Twas in the dark of the morn. I'd left the Thalassai after nocturnal observation. As I walked along, I spied a bright light climbing high into the southeastern skies. Then, in an instant, it was gone, like a shooting star, only rising rather than falling. But then another shot up, then another, and another. Intrigued, I made my way to the edge to investigate. And who should I spy on an isle to the south but Hermes and Meteion, the Meteion, rather. There were lots of them, and I realized they must be the shooting stars that I'd seen.
A dazzling spectacle indeed. Have you spoken with Hermes about this?
Oh, yes. The sight left such an impression on me that I approached him about his mystery project the very next day. Alas, he said that he couldn't reveal anything just yet, that he needed to conduct further tests. It shouldn't be long now, though.
So he sent
He
this...
often returns to that isle, and I have a feeling he's nearing a breakthrough.
Maybe he's waiting for one of them to come back.
Splendid. We are likewise eager for the details. Well, that is all we wish to ask. Thank you for taking the time to indulge our curiosity.
You're very welcome. It's always a pleasure to speak with other inquisitive souls. Oh, and will you be descending now? If so, I shall link the doors for you.
Please.
So... he keeps going back to the island, maybe one that's coming back. But that means this entire time, there's been other Meteions out in the stars. This entire time that this place had been sundered. So another piece of the puzzle falls into place. From what we've learned thus far, I think we can safely conclude that Hermes hasn't been revealing the details of his research to others, which suggests that either someone will appropriate his discoveries and make use of them, or that Hermes themselves will have a hand in causing the final days. Since we have no... Wait, I didn't think about that! Hermes created a bunch of familiars out of Dynamis. Dynamis is the force that arises during a lack of ether. Did Hermes cause the final days? What if one of the sisters that was sent out came back wrong? Oh man. So if no reason further, we should consider the latter a more likely possibility. Proceeding under the assumption our next step should be to divine why, or even if he might desire such a terrible fate for our star. Is he purposely trying to kill the star? 5:39. I am so confused. I should like to visit the site from which Hermes set forth the media. If we are fortunate, we might find some hint of what drives his research. Galeen said she spotted them in the southeast, rising from an owl she could see from the edge. If we stand at the very vantage point, it should not prove too difficult to locate the isle in question. Shall we take a look? Oh my god. So, did he really send them off to the stars to find new life? Maybe one of them comes back and discovers something and that inspires him to start the star. So Fandaniel, why would Fandaniel do that? He's not evil like our Fandaniel. At least he doesn't seem evil. I have so many questions. There you go, vantage point. It's probably that aisle right there. It's that one with the pretty tree. Now, if I were conducting some mystery research, where would I go? You sense the presence of a powerful mark. Ah, what above that one? Have you the means to fly? Just quite a distance away. Inconvenient, but hardly an insurmountable problem. To me, Argos. Hi, Argos. I remember you. My friend, would you mind creating a double to carry Taheka here over to the island? Stubborn creature, there is no place on this greater star we have not together traveled, and still he remains obstinate to the presence of strangers. Argos has rather exact standards, I'm afraid. Exacting standards. I met Argos in the future on the moon. What? You've written him before? Ah, your before meaning my after. Not at all confusing, that. Interesting. 'Tis certainly not unthinkable. But speaking of the here and now, the quick solution for us is to face off in a sparring match. Demonstrate to him that you're capable of holding your own against me in battle, and you should convince Argos you're worthy of his back. And besides, I might even teach you a thing or two in the bargain. You seem doubtful, but useful lesson or not, it will certainly be a moment to remember, a memory of the distant past to cherish. What say you, traveler out of time? Choose your battlefield! I love a good sparring match. I admire your confidence. Clear your mind and prepare your weapons. I will await you at the clearing over yonder. That would explain why when we were on the moon, Argo was so eager to see me. That would explain why Argo was so eager to see me, because he's seen me before in the past. I am going to fight Mama Heidi before she became Mama Heidi. I need a food. And the help of my friend. He probably won't be in there with me. Okay, Mama Heidi, let's do it. Shall I begin? Be warned. I'll not go easy on you. Level sync 88. I actually am not level synced for once. Oh, this might be difficult. She's a paladin.
Let neither side hold back.
Ah!
My blade sings!
Oh, this isn't gonna end well! What's the safe spot? Nani! Oh my god, she's hard! Oh no! She is difficult! No, don't give me this normal easy crap! I can do this! I love how it doesn't believe in me! It's like the game's like, you're a terrible person! Okay. I started my combo wrong already. Great start, yo.
Let neither side hold back.
Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, I didn't make it! Oh, crap! Okay, I can do this. She makes... Okay, don't give me the normal easy crap again, you stupid thing. I'm doing this. I'm just really bad at it, okay? Okay, I have to start close to her because she's going to jump back. And I have to start my rotation right. Put a dot on her. Then fire. Shield this. Triple that. And then she's going to jump back. And then I have to hide behind her. And then I have to look at her. So then we go back to the middle. And then I have to look at her clone. True blink. Ha! Here. Ah! No! I didn't make it. Crap! Oh, I'm doing terrible. I need triple cast. Oh, I'm dead. No! I'm so dead. Oh, dang it! I know she siphoned a great amount of ether. This is not as easy as it looks. Crap! I'm doing terrible. I'm dead. I died. It's over. Dang it! I have no shield either. Oh my god, she's so hard! I'm really not liking you right now, Mama Heidi.
Shed your burdens and show me your strength of will.
I'm dead. She got 100%. It's gonna kill me. I refuse to do this in easy mode. Oh my gosh, she's hard. Okay, so I need to save my triple cast for that final stage. I need to save it, that's it. So get her out of this stage as quickly as possible.
Hold back.
Come on, 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 come on. No, you don't.
Sings.
No, you don't. Your blade sings for no one. Okay, switch. I got all my stuff saved up for that one phase.
Very well. Let us move to the final trial.
Okay, this. Boom. 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 Triple. You. 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 I'm just gonna eat it. Just gotta eat it. Just gotta eat it. You. You. Why are you not dead? It's not gonna go in time. It's not gonna get in time. Dang it. Can I block it by staying in front of it? Nope. No, come on! Are you serious? What? No! Dang it! Are you freaking serious? Oh, I want to just skip this. This is such a waste of life. Oh my god. I don't think I can. I really hate you right now. I wish this was your final battle so I could just kill you at this point in High Lane because you are really pissing me off. I gotta go for the red ones first. The red ones charge her up too fast. I gotta go for the red ones first. The red ones charge her up too fast. So I got everything up to that point. Start with a lane. Okay.
Let neither side hold back. Have a taste.
Probably not gonna make it in. Frick! Restart, just kill me. Ah! I'm getting pissed. I'm getting so pissed right now, Yuvana. I really freaking hate you right now. This should not be this hard. This fight was not made for a black mage. This fight was not made for a black mage, or was made for a black mage,
Let
purposely
neither
pissed
side
us
hold
off,
back.
because that's what usually play mains as, a black mage. So they're like, oh, you're a black mage? Well, we're just gonna make this ridiculously hard for you and your people. I thought maybe a group attack would work, and it does not. Crap! She's gonna be 100%. Oh no! I lost. Where is my Xeno? Oh my god. How do you pass this duty? Give me a second, I need a breather. New theory. Don't go after the red ones. If the red ones don't charge her more, then... Oh, I didn't eat a food! If the red ones don't charge her more... Center. If the red ones don't charge her more, it's not worth
Let neither side hold back.
going after them because they move faster. Just go after the blue ones instead.
My blade sings!
Oh. Oh, yeah, just kill me. I effed that up. Just kill me. Just kill me. I effed that up because I didn't stand out of the way of the Confiteor. I hate you so much, and I do not want to have to do this in easy mode and show that I'm a terrible, terrible Final Fantasy player. You're really, really pissing me the F off.
Let neither side hold back.
Oh, I'm trying not to hold back one. You're just being a dinglehopper. And she's gonna jump back. And I run this way. And I keep you up. And then you call your blade. And I warp back to my ley lines. And then you're gonna come after me. And then you're gonna do your clones. In which case I have to find the one off. This way. I'll do another triple. Now I gotta let the triples charge for that third, or fourth phase rather. This should be a safe spot.
My blade sings!
I'm not gonna make it! Oh! Okay, made it.
Impressive. I shall have to try something different.
I know you're gonna go to the center, so I'm just gonna beat you here. And then when you start doing your circle attack,
No
I'll do just
quarter.
another triple. This one. And then she's gonna start doing the circle, circle, waddy, waddy.
Have a taste.
I can still get at least one in before you start that. I was out of that. You're gonna go into the mage stand.
I see you won't be easily overcome, but neither will I.
She goes into mage stand. If I can get her down fast enough. put that running god on me. Gotta save the triples now. She's gonna go back to the sword. Blow up the middle. Okay, 50. Do I possibly skip a phase? That'd be very nice.
We've only just begun. Come at me with your all.
I am already. There. Okay, 44%. She's gonna change. She's gonna change.
Very well. Let us move to the final trial.
Triple cast. 1. Avoid these. 2. 3. Swift. 4. Charge. This. Avoid. Triple. That. That. Next. Where's the next one? This. You. This. See, I'm going after these ones first. This. No, that's a waste. That's a waste. No! Stop targeting that, you stupid, stupid woman! Blow up. Blow up. Blow up! Okay. Frick. Come on, 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 come on. Come on, 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 Did I do it? Oh, please tell me I did it. Okay, and I put on the shield, but I don't think it's gonna last in the cutscene. Please, 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 please. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, please. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, yo. Man Ward was on.
You still stand. The people of your time are more resilient than I had dared hope. I have seen enough.
I use the next potion, I don't care. Oh my god. My heart rate is high right now. Oh my god, that was so hard. I had to cheat and look about the red orbs, but I still did it in a normal mode. I guess I could have just tried that.
It was my intent to finish it, but clearly I underestimated you.
Give me a second to breathe, Vinod. Jeez Louise. Give me a second. If that duel is that hard, if there's a boss fight with her, I am screwed. Oh my god, that was so hard. So if anyone hasn't gotten to that phase yet, and you haven't done this yet, and you're still watching this and it's spoiler full, the red orbs charge the same amount as the blue orbs. They're just faster. So if you don't have the time to take out all the orbs, just focus on the blue and don't go for the red. Only go for the red when there are no more blues left. I think she was at like 58% or something and it didn't kill me. Barely didn't kill me. Oh. I'm dying inside. Okay, let's keep going. Oh.
One would think I never learn. I made the same mistake with Azem when we first sparred. Despite being less than half my age, her strength was astounding. As is yours. 'Tis plain you have weathered considerable hardship. Far more even than your tales would suggest.
God, that was so hard.
It seems we have both learned much on our journeys.
Yeah, I learned not to trust you, and obviously you're a meanie fighter, sucking up ether like that and blow me up. I don't have a limit break like that. Is Argo my friend now? Yay, Argo!
Well now, I dare say he is warmed to you. A boon to be sure. He never forgets his favorites, and is ever eager to come to their aid.
That's why he was eager to come to me on the moon. He remembered me. Hi! Okay, well we're gonna have to end it there because that took a lot longer than I thought it would. Oh my gosh, that trial, that duty is really, really hard. I don't know if it's easier for someone who can move more, like a dancer or a monk, or any class that can move, really. Like, even white mages have an instant cast with, not glare, but the other one. The arrow upgrade, basically. So that was really, really hard. It is not nice to a black mage because you have to stand still to cast most. That's probably why they gave us more swift cast abilities. My gosh, that was very, very, very difficult. But I did it in normal mode. I refused to do easy. So there we go. That's it for now. I got nothing else to say. That was ridiculously hard. But now we know why Argo was so eager to meet me again on the moon. I say meet me again now because he has met me once in the past. Yay! So then, that's it for now. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye-bye!